rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Colin McHugh gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So striding forward now, Bo Bichette. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Batting second, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or...
Oh, no, that hit him. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Nothing for Toronto in their half of the first. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned in to MLB Network. Chase Anderson gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Chase Anderson, Matt, a pretty good pitcher. Really good control. He has a 3-pitch mix of fastball, curveball, and the straight changeup. His changeup has gotten better. As a matter of fact, if he has that straight changeup, it makes his 92 to 93 mile-an-hour fastball look that much better. If he's on, you'll know early. He'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Count even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. A cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Verdugo, a former Dodger, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Popped him up. McGuire moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
And it's fouled away. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Travis Shaw waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-0.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
We got a full count.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Giving chase is Benintendi, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Randall Grichuk. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball out.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. At the plate, Kevin Biggio, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Kevin Biggio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So one away in the Toronto third. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Guerrero tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point.
Ball, that's up.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a curveball misses inside.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Rounded weakly to the left. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So here's Michael Chavis now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. McKinney comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a foul pop behind the plate. McGuire is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Striding forward now is the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's set. Now the pitch.
2-2.
And he struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. The set and the 1-0. No runs, two hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for Toronto. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
As a look, now the pitch.
1-0.
A runner at second, nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. After it is McKinney. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So a run runner at third here with one gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
The 2-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
One and one, here it is. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Hit hard to short. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off with the runner.
Ready for another chance? Reese McGuire. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. So now to the plate, Billy McKinney. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. No one out with a runner at second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
In the air out to straightaway left. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. That's down.
The 1-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Back to him, and that's off his leg. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was one strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Marcus Walden, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Marcus Walden.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Walden, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Here's the pitch. In the air now, out to left. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Ready now, Michael Chavis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through. A base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he fouls this one off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Again, another foul ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something?
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
In now, Francisco Cervelli, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reined in to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
To the plate now, Travis Shaw. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out, nobody on. Shaw connects. This is sent to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Travis Shaw. 4th home run for him on the season as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Now back.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
Randall.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No strike.
Reese McGuire will be next. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Reese McGuire. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Billy McKinney, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
The batter number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roy. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Josh Taylor gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Red Sox nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Here it comes. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
In now, Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. And that's the second out. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's got it. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Down in order go the Red Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Standing in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he fouls this one off. No hits to this point. Pitch on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
That's outside. Ball.
1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set. Now the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2.
That's high. That's the ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Runners on first with one down. And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder to the track, and that is into the visitors' bullpen. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis.
In now, Travis Shaw. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Verdugo is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Randall Grichuk. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Red Sox nothing. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In the air now out to right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Here now is Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. McKinney on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum.
Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Digging in and looking for more, Michael Chavis. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Two-0 count. The pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-back.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1-1. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
At the plate, Billy McKinney. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. A dive, and he knocks it down. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. Digging in, Kevin Biggio. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
0-1.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself. That's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Anthony Bass is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike.
Here we go.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Francisco.
Striding in for Boston, Francisco Cervelli. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Slow roller down the third baseline. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Red Sox nothing. Matt Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Lourdes Gurriel waits on deck. The 3-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Line toward the gap in left center. Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
To the plate now, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Billy McKinney, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1.
pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Two out, bases loaded. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The Jays are out in front, 10-0. Settling in now, Alex Verdugo. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Hit in the air out to right. Grichuk is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. In prior meetings against Anthony Bass, he's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Red Sox down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
A 1-1.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground is short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Fourth home run for him on the season. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate now, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fastball well outside. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Toronto put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Chase Anderson earns the win, his second. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.